at home, I have I have a reasonably big bed, but for the longest time, I had to like
I
go
know.
into like one of those like foster positions where like knees up, tuck your body. I had to do that for a long time. Now I've got like a reasonably a big bed, but I still have to I have to put my head all like as close to the wall as possible because like the bed is up against the wall, right?
Okay.
Without my hair touching the wall, because if my hair touches the wall, it's gonna bother me, and it's the only thing I'm gonna be thinking about, so I can't sleep. So I have to like
I remember.
just barely have the hair touch the wall, and then at that moment, then my feet won't stick out. But if I start like scooping down a bit, my feet will stick out. There was actually a moment where I was sleeping with socks because my feet was always sticking out. So yeah, not easy. It is not easy.
You know what's not easy? Look, this game for Brazil against Great Britain is going to be an
know.
uphill battle for them. They are eliminated from advancing into the playoffs 0-2, but maybe they can pull a surprise and defeat Great Britain here. It was the first fight though, and Chicago is just standing still.
It's not just his aim that's exceptional, it's his positioning. You saw him in that fight.
If you want seamless
Here we go.
If you want segues like this for your sponsors, then make... Give me a second. Do I have a what?
An easy time falling asleep. Like, can you fall asleep anywhere?
Recently... I guess... Way better than when I was, like, younger.
Oh. Oh.
Because,
oh my god. What's he gonna do against the brick? Oh my god, he's gonna punch the brick. Of course.
Wait,
big pulse bomb. Wait. Ludwig?
Okay. They're winning?
Over to Brazil, so now all they have to do is slow everything down, control the point.
Okay.
Damn. Didn't know Ludwig was like that.
Oh, Chicago's on the ground. Oh, the Nano is too late.
Oh my god.
I mean, the Nano's not late. Why does Nano boost have a 0.15 cast time? I don't understand it.
You know what I found out the other day?
What?
You can cancel Kiriko's TP.
Ooh, it was close. I love the idea there from No to just try to punish Jkaru, but he gets punished himself.
Like,
so now it's
Sombra is hacking you, and then you TP, but the moment you TP, she hacks you, and you don't TP, but it goes on cooldown.
A lot to work with, so it's going to be on Svenko, 14 Brazil, to start finding picks. He needs to start.
Very important piece of information, Kagi. It's been almost a year since the release.
I haven't played much support. Just now.
You're higher Sag than me.
Oh.
Also higher Sag probably. Kai here on Svenko gets a pick.
Oh my god, look at this ranked 1 Sojourn gameplay here.
Rank 2 actually, Kagi. Let's be honest.
Yeah. Right behind Metro.
On Sojourn?
Oh yeah.
Have you
not seen Metro Sojourn?
Nope.
Was able to hold on to the overclock, so they will have that.
Well, we won't see that because we're gonna watch Great Britain absolutely dominate. Never mind, they mow down. It's gonna be a 4v5. Will Great Britain be able to pick up the pieces here and win this 4v5? The Jkaru back on his comfort pick.
Ooh, good post. This is closer than I expected.
And that's a win condition satisfied for Team Brazil. They will flip now at 45.
And it's interesting to see
Jkaru
make
this one.
the switch over to the Winston. I'm trying to understand why this decision has been made.
They almost have 4 ults.
More self-sustainable. You have the block.
Now Jkaru's back on the comfort pick.
This Winston potentially thinks he can execute plays, maybe play a little bit more.
You guys see that?
Funny Astro don't break.
Drop a bubble on Funny Astro, but doesn't keep him alive.
Bots, can we check the USB here?
Backbone desperately trying to work towards that nano boost. Should Jkaru need it? Just teasing D around the corner, but you definitely don't feel favored as Winston.
Brazil's playing way better today.
Yeah.
The pressure is off, dude.
When you have to try and put the bubble in the right place to add some defensive
nothing to lose, just play.
Speculative Bionade, no connection, Scott.
We need to see Brazil get
jumped
their
off with the
support
wall.
ultimates online. If they
Chicago?
don't get to them, they're not going to have the sustainability to get through
Oh,
this
got
fight.
booped. Never mind by
What's
Grave.
happening?
Nano looking for Svenko here, trying to get up in his face. Kai elsewhere
Brazil,
found
though,
it.
forgets about a point.
That's an Ana out of the picture. Niall might have to pop the rally here just for the extra
But
heal.
that's
Oh.
coming back with the Gali too. Great witness secures this.
He was in no position
Oh,
to
2-for-1,
receive the healing.
2-for-1.
The absolute wrong
Oh,
postcode, in fact.
it's over now.
Now we're in overtime. Funny, Astro wants to head straight towards
It's over.
Svenko, who had no choice but just stand there and be counted. As Great Britain, after a bit of back and forth, will take downtown.
It's a good look from Brazil, though. They look very comfortable.
Please no
playing
headset
this
issue,
dive
please no
setup
headset issue,
in the
please
mirror
no
against
headset
Great
issue.
Britain. They were going toe to toe. They were using their ultimates right. Just a couple of plays from Kai really gave Great Britain the edge.
Decent looks here. The switch to Winston, I think, still we're a little quizzical about. Obviously, fundamentally, they achieve rather different things, and it's a very all-in approach you're going for when you bring that Winston. Whereas Doomfist has the option to get in and get out and be a little bit
They're
more
chatting.
selective, and also has much
Chatting
better levels of
chatters.
self-sustain. Ultimately,
Chatting
it doesn't
chatter.
end up being a huge difference maker. Give the Nano, I guess, to Jaikaru. He's a better Nano candidate as Boneback eventually develops that
what is
ultimate and
Funny Aska
deploys it. But I think we
And he's
gotta be honest with
flirting.
ourselves here, Scott.
It's a vlog.
These solo kills at extreme range long before the fight even starts.
The look
Kai,
back
Good
mode
for a
gave
heck
him.
of a lot of free percentage.
Kai is
Little
him.
bit of,
You know, he's
little
obviously
bit of
had
romance going
some
on.
average seasons in the Overwatch League lately. Average for him is still exceptional, but he hasn't had that like high peak that we've expected from him so far in the last few years. And we're starting to see glimpses of it here, and that's important for Great Britain. You know, we talk about this match not having
something up with
big
the
implications
headsets, bro.
in the grand scheme of who's qualifying, but for me, I want to
Something's
see
up
as
with the
much
headsets,
of
always adjusting
what is
them.
the peak of Great Britain
Yeah, I know.
in this tournament, because we've seen already South Korea, they're struggling. They
Hopefully
almost
there's
got
less
pushed to the
headset
very edge
issues
by
on,
Team Finland. We know
at
Team
BlizzCon.
USA is struggling. We're going to see if they're going
Opium.
to be able to qualify for BlizzCon. At some rate, we have to start thinking, is Great Britain a threat to win it all?
And there's history with Great Britain and the United States.
Surely
If
you
they
won't
ever
see
have a
any
chance
problem.
to play against each other, we'll be unloading all of those storylines for you. The United Kingdom have already qualified.
Get Witness
to
testing the
quarterfinals.
Chegs.
So they'll play
Oh.
the second seed from Group A, like you saw.
Is this a
And
sponsored
that's why they're
segment?
looking straight at Finland. That
Testing
really
the
is set up to be
Chegs,
a
testing the
blockbuster
headset.
of a match. The United Kingdom
Look how
have
comfortable they
tested
look.
techniques
Instantly
with
falling
this
asleep,
group.
Kagi. I see
Oh
the
my
connection
God.
now. You said the payment went through. You said that you're having the hard time falling asleep in some places. But with this chair, you can just fall asleep instantly, Kagi. You're getting good at this.
Oh,
So good.
my.
Honestly, that's what you get kind of
Oh, yeah.
coming out of these groups sometimes.
I'm getting
Scott,
better
is
at
that,
it.
Sometimes the
Oh, you're getting
power
insane.
disparity is so present that you don't really get a good check
Oh.
on these teams until they hit the single elimination bracket.
Just went to
And I
bed.
think the thing that's been most impressive to me about Great Britain from their matches is, yes, obviously we're getting that individual brilliance. You know, we have obviously.
Everybody just waiting for
Lucio
your Sabres
back
to Japan
row,
afterwards,
it's been
chatting
great,
chatters.
probably one of the best maze we have in the world, and Kai obviously on the Sojin. But it's been their coordination and synergy, especially against Australia yesterday.
Oh my
going up
God,
against
what
the
a
Reinhardt
pulse bomb.
compositions, they were playing as one. They understood
land those
exactly
pulse
their win
bombs?
condition, and they were executing at
No.
a high level. And that's what happens when you have a coach of the caliber of Christopher as the head
So
coach.
I'm
He
ha-
won the 2022
I'm having J3
Coach of the
pulse
Year
bombs
for
right
the
now.
Overwatch League. He's very
Oh, really?
smart and understands
I
how
know,
to play
it's-
to his
it's
team's
bad.
strengths.
What is the
Last
G3
time we
pulse
got
bomb?
to see
What a,
Great Britain.
so a J3
at a
pulse bomb
big tournament like this
is-
one. 2019 was actually a pretty
Oh,
rough
it's
showing
hard to
for them. They
explain.
were very underpowered this particularly here.
Like,
They're actually end up in a group with the United States,
like,
France, South Korea, and
where you
Sweden.
hit the pulse
Really
bomb, but
difficult
you
group.
never actually hit a
Kinda
pulse
group only
bomb.
winning
You know?
2 maps out of 12. They go
So
0-4 in the end. And they have a
You
very quiet one.
refuse
in
to
more
hit the
recent history,
pulse
not
bomb
as
so that you can
exciting a
secure
prospect.
kills
In 2018,
afterwards, because you
though,
don't even
it's a
need the
4-play
pulse bomb to
finish.
be
They give us this
connected.
incredible
Yeah.
game,
Maybe that's what it is.
you
It's
know,
like,
against the United States.
like who wants
Great Britain
to,
win
you know, it's not
3-1,
satisfying
then they
to
have face
hold
South
on for
Korea in
two
the
pulse
semis.
bomb
We
the
all know
whole
how that
game, so
goes,
that's why you
but there's a
throw
lot
it
of history
to
behind
then
this region.
charge
They
up a new
always
one.
turn up when it counts,
I
and
see.
honestly, that kind of makes
Yep.
me feel like this year should go a similar way based on these kind
An
of individuals
ultimate
they got on this
reset.
team. Kai has had a quiet year, I
Ultimate
get it.
reset.
I mean, but
That was a
in the
fun
past,
fact.
he's
When I
been
first
one of the
started
most
playing
frightening
Overwatch, I actually,
single-player players that you
whenever I
ever seen.
picked Diva,
Absolutely
I would
filthy stuff
intentionally
here.
get D-Mech
Volcano
because
on
I
the
thought
docket next,
Mini
y'all.
Diva was stronger because she
looks
farmed her
like Jay
ultimate
Cairo
much
is going to
faster.
stick with the Winston, realizing that they're going to potentially be in that
I'm
Doofus
not
era,
even kidding.
doesn't want to take
That's
it.
the
First,
first-
do play the Winston.
That's the first
Maybe
time I've
we
heard that in
will.
my life,
I
Kagi.
liked your point earlier of like,
And I
from
cannot be the only one either.
Nano boost onto the Winston is a lot more effective than putting it on your Doomfist. And if you
Come
don't
on,
want to
Philip.
put it over the Nano boost over to your Doomfist, it's a great target.
That's so
Slows things down for
cute.
Brazil. Great Britain's gonna take the
To
point.
be honest,
Brazil
my
must
first game of
still
Overwatch,
have their
I
backline.
was playing with Gibraltar versus AI. I put them on hard or something. I put my turret on the payload and attack, and I got like 30 limbs by just sitting on the payload, and I was like, oh my god, I'm so good at this game.
Straight to the point, go Great Britain. That one pick is more than enough.
Aye.
To put you in a position just to catch straight away. I think Brazil are
I'm
great
like
at
dodging shots 1 minute left, and the guy, they were not even shooting at me.
Those were the days.
Dramatically better than the Doomfist.
Those
Yeah.
were
It's
the
almost just putting
days.
more of your eggs in the Kai basket. Just Jkaru gives him the space, makes himself
Ugh.
a threat, and that just gives Kai the opportunity to find picks exactly like that.
Legend
And
Bunny.
right now,
They were
Kai's
considering
coming
me,
up with them, and
yo.
Brazil don't have an
Up
answer.
to the guards.
Also,
Thank you.
Doomfist is really susceptible to sleep dart. Winston throws down a bubble and can't be touched by that, but if Doomfist is standing in the open, just
Funny,
like
yeah,
we
so
saw
went a
from
little bit too
Gee,
fast there with the stun,
in
but
power block and you sleep
with the
in,
pulse.
it's all over for the Doom. That damage mitigation is gone. He just gets wiped off the map.
May
Pulse
moan with the pulse bomb.
Just vaporized there under that pulse bomb scrutiny from my mode.
Good.
This time, yeah, Great Britain are looking
Very
to try
good.
and go for a complete shutout on this round.
Yeah, that just, once your Ana's dead, there's nothing else that you can do. Great Britain slowly start to get some staggers. They step back up.
He's
once
gonna
again,
get out.
but Brazil, they haven't even had an opportunity to play the game yet.
Nanos are
Maybe
being
with some of these
available.
options coming up, Ludwig has a pulse bomb of their own. Maybe they can hit another great pulse bomb onto Backbone and Xvel with the nano boost. Let's see if they do decide to put this over onto
What's gonna
Doofus.
happen?
We talked about how that can be a little lackluster at times, and there he goes.
Oh my goodness. I don't know where comes Gee. Kai gets finished off there as he was in the animation of being punched back into a wall. It's an easy
Okay.
shot for Svenko to land. Great
That was a
Britain
good
might
engagement from Brazil.
here.
Yep.
Nicely done. Nano boost though.
That was well
helps
played.
Gee get right up in the face of Great Britain. And we talk about candidacy for that ability. At
They can
least the
survive
damage
the
reduction
engage.
is very helpful for the
Just
Doom.
save the galley.
It wasn't
Hopefully
lackluster at
Backbone's
all.
not gonna
Gee
land a nade.
Absolutely pounding Great Britain into the ground.
Lots
with
of
that
ults
one,
here
but
for both
unfortunately
teams,
Great
though.
Britain, they didn't have to use a single
Let's see
ultimate.
who
They're coming up to
who
5
presses
pitch.
the trigger
How are they
finger
gonna utilize
first.
all of these? They could just nano
Guy goes in.
Jkaru
Oh
into the
Oh
pulse.
my.
But he has
Ludwig
that double
gets
rage,
the
but
kill.
Bunny is falling early. Did they even
Jesus,
commit
he's
any
been
ultimates at all?
practicing.
Yep, going for the primal rage pretty much
Trying to
straight
juggle
away.
him off the
Jkaru
map.
gets
Xvel?
by a neighbor, doesn't seem
Is
to
he
be
off?
bothered.
He jumped! Did he jump? Can you stay on the gok?
Up onto the platform. That's a
Oh my
free,
God,
but
can-
they can't
can
keep
you?
Jkaru standing, even though Backbone-
They
Oh my
both
God,
fights
Moon
too!
with the pulse
Doesn't matter.
bomb.
Mono's gonna be there with a double pulse. Nio and Svenko both taken down by that ability, and you're reeling. How do you pick yourself back up from that? Mamon is far from done as well. Look how low Gee is, and he wants to pursue.
You get a point, dude.
Damage would have got it done, but Great Britain
Wait, you
happy
can
enough
stand on the
with a
rock?
point flip.
He
Apparently,
tries to draw
yeah.
it back, but that double kill from Maymone was enormous.
New
And
map,
with
bro.
Ludwig
New
falling
map
so
takes time
late in
to
this
know
fight
it.
as well. And Great
True.
Britain
Chicago's
moving
on
over
the
to
line.
Reinhardt. They might push the objective here. They can get in the face of Brazil and take them down. They won't even get another fight.
Orion coming out here for Great Britain as Jkaru makes the switch, and my goodness, he makes an impact instantly. And I'm not talking about the shockwave from the hammer.
The point?
Down
Nah,
immediately.
it's over.
Nio can't escape that
Okay,
second
actually-
rail that came out from
Over.
Kai. An attempt at a back cap will surely
Wait.
be stymied here. As it's just Ludwig to try and keep Brazil
Ludwig is
alive.
dead.
And it is a hope that is short-lived indeed. Xvel have a brief touch, and over the top comes Gee. We have a switch to the Moira now. It's all
Oh,
about
guy secures the
mobility. It's all
kill.
about desperation for Team Brazil. But Great Britain put the foot down.
1-0 for Great Britain.
Nio gets the touch. Jkaru.
Yep.
But say, if you can get into position,
Let's
you
go,
can play
chat.
on these high grounds, just rain down damage. It becomes very difficult for the opposition team to just move around the map. And I'm curious to see how much success is going to have, because yes, the Alaria is great against immobile compositions, but Great Britain, they showed it on the first map on Samoa, and they're showing it right now in the spawn room. They're going to go quick, and they're going to have shots. And you're also, as Nyol, you got to really be careful of Kai on the Sojin. You peek your head out for too long, he'll take it off.
It's maybe the last time you get to see Team Brazil take to the arena in our 2023 World Cup. Loss on this map means it's all over for them. Already mathematically eliminated from this Group B. Now they're fighting just to leave it all
Okay.
up. There's Svenko a couple of shots to warn Kai away from that high ground. It is the Jkaru Winston pick now as he goes up there just to exchange pleasantries and try and contest
And
the high
the
ground.
Jkaru
They do not want to
Winston.
let Great Britain settle into this.
Oh, because
Jkaru's
they'll just
already
give
got
up
one of
all
that
the space, Doug.
healing pile, and it looks
Yeah.
like he's happy
You
enough
gotta
with
take
that.
it back again.
He's not trying to find any picks. He's just trying to take that position away from Brazil, give the rest of his team space to move forward. And that's exactly what they're doing. With Speed getting so low as well. All of a sudden, Great Britain have control of the point. Guy falls, and all of a sudden, this is desperation mode for Brazil. They're going to have to touch the point, but they don't even have a tank to do it.
Got nothing to work with here as the Doomfist is already picked off now. Jaikaru will just wrap around and go
okay.
Svenko as that was the loose.
Let's see if they can snowball this.
Oh, he's won.
Actually, he was like 36.
That's my bad.
It's not even a melee away, Craggy. Shaking my head, DPS call out.
Estimate my head.
Just making himself a threat and allowing the rest of his team to take over. While Guy, you can see him, he feels like he's the one who has to keep making the plays.
We're gonna win. 3, 2, 1.
At times he's getting punished.
Nope, still waiting.
The bio might slow him down, but Backbone doesn't have a sleep available. It's Mimone losing out in the Tracer battle to Ludwig, but this nano on Jaikaru is such a problem. And it looks like Brazil
just sat on him.
Mechanisms to stave this electrified Winston off their backline.
Help him, help him, help him!
Trying to get back to his team.
Oh god.
Oh my god, somebody help Jaikaru.
Good.
Backbone eventually
Wait.
sends administration in the direction of his tank. And Great Britain are ready to go again.
Where's Funny Astro?
What who Cronus is in?
Winston to dodge the
just realized
from Xvel. The Ana sleep is really the biggest threat to a Winston, but Jaikaru reads it
I
like
didn't.
a book side.
I thought they only had 5 players on that team.
No, they have Cronus and Smacks.
Kai has the overclock Mamo with another pulse bomb, but there's a response already.
That pylon did not see it coming.
Brazil, they take down Jaikaru and the pulse bomb. The pylon
is
so
done.
you know that's good for them.
Probably just wanted to give everybody like play time, but I don't know when Smacks is gonna play. Or if he's gonna play.
Of course, with the loss of Jaikaru. Kai not bothered here. Yeah.
Good kill.
Just gotta move out, take the shot, and get a free call.
Yeah, that's true. Think about it like this. Even if you're just a sub, you get a free trip to America.
Captain Son, you are kidding me. Niall takes a huge risk, and Jaikaru was there to drag that Alari right back down to earth.
Brazil just couldn't punish Great Britain because they were so defensive in the room, and Kai, he's going to hit that shot eventually.
So you're saying that this is why you were not a sub for Team Denmark this year, because you did not believe that Team Denmark could qualify for America?
Overclocked sojourn looking in your face.
No, it was that.
From there, and 5 minutes on the clock for Great Britain to get through this third point.
Is that I would probably. I would have to do a triout, right, which would take time, and then if I was good enough to get on the team, it would just take so much time, you know? It is very time-consuming being pro.
Love your work, hey?
You know, we gotta appreciate
our cart drivers because
it truly is, Mike.
What if one day we just started talking like, Philip, go in! Okay, Mike.
This is maybe a better candidate for that than
but yeah, that's another thing is that like it's not like physically exhausting like play video games. You can like there are some teams that practice like 8-10 hours a day. That's a lot of that's a lot of time.
If you can follow up with that aim,
you only have 24 hours in a day.
Yep. And I have to sleep 8 hours. I have to stall for 3 hours. I have to like relax for 4 hours. I mean, I'm already out of hours at that point then.
Svenko is so low. Great juggle. Does manage to get the punch on this one. Ludwig needs to go big with his pulse bomb, but goes a little wide.
No stick there, enough for Backbone to be able to step away from it. A second biotic grenade coming in Jaikaru's direction. But
Memo's landing every pulse bomb, even if it's on a healing pylon, but still landing them.
I think Ludwig just walked into that one there. Maybe he was trying to blink forward for a quick melee finish off in my moment. He was absolutely unbothered. 3:35 to play.
He's landing them pulses.
Stuffing Brazil back where they came from.
Yeah, and all of a sudden Brazil, they have to desperation touch. Guy gets on the point, but then Ludwig tries to follow up, and Kai's already taken them down. Guy has to go enormous.
Sleep. Big one there from Backboners. Guy is forced to now pull out and go for the ultimate. Backbone though might be ready for this. Another body grenade. Yes, Cronus comes to the
peel,
ring. Shot claims the Doomfist. Audacious play indeed from Guy, and all that effort to try and get the one kill goes by the wayside. As he flies through the air, Svenko's able to send a shot in Kai's direction.
Maybe.
A glancing blow though, as Kai is still more than happy to play.
He's not capping yet.
Close to the card. Hold on to that.
Xvel is close to Nano, but not gonna help. Cronus sitting on a point with Gali. Good push.
Damn.
Britain will overrun.
Hands of steel by Kai. I would have popped that overclock like 10 seconds earlier and had no one to shoot at, but he understood. Just wait until Brazil has to come to the cart, and then it's going to be a shooting range for him. Takes down
okay,
takes
it
down
will
the
be hard for
Doomfist,
them, chat, to match the
to
time.
the scrutiny of
251.
Britain. And
Maybe they can cap
we
1 or 2
talk about
points.
the
Kind of
great players on Great Britain, you know, Backbone's
kind of
guys,
a
your Overwatch League
domination
players.
that we've got
Maymo's been
going on right
impressing
now.
me a lot. so far in this World Cup. His ability to play the flex support from time to time, but also the Echo and his Tracer, his sticks especially, have been exceptional so far in this series.
Yeah, Momo ended Samoa at 12 final blows
This is
and
rough.
3 deaths. With 2 out of 3, I think, yeah, like it's like a 0.75 pulse.
Team crashed again.
So, yeah.
Yeah, then. This time, OBS didn't do anything.
Don't worry about that.
This time, my connection just died.
Where do people get these stats from?
This dropped to 0.
Really, really hard for Brazil to
So this is my connection to Twitch servers.
The
score is going well. From the stats guy.
Becomes the issue, and what
you know the
makes
stats
Winston
guy?
so great is like he's not
Stats
doing
guy?
a ton of
Yeah, the
damage,
stats guy
he's just
is
a never-ending threat.
the
And
stats
as you
guy.
said,
Everybody
Mitch,
knows the stats guy.
Brazil don't really have an answer to
Not
it
everybody.
because they're losing out
You
in
need
so
some
many of the other
stats?
matchups, and Guy feels like he's always in
Yeah?
damage control.
You gotta
just
talk to
trying
the
get
stats guy.
heals. Feels like no
Stats
one's
guy?
able to feed off
Yeah.
of each other, and
You'll
Jake
find the
is
stats
just
for you.
feeding for free. And now we get to see what Great Britain are going to do on their own defense,
Really?
sticking with the
Stats
Winston
guy.
against the Guy Doom.
Yeah, just gotta ask around and
It's the first port of call here for
I'll show you
Team
the stats
Brazil.
guy next time.
He's trying to understand what kind of presence
Yeah,
there is up
I'd
in
like
his
to meet
high
the
ground.
stats guy.
Actually, no Sojourn playing from here.
Oh.
Kai can obviously transition, but he has that off angle, that nasty off angle. Svenko Riddle looking like Swiss cheese out there, and Kai is so comfortable.
Looking
He
like
just
Swiss
grabs
cheese.
this spot. He just slides
Swiss
up
cheese
to the
is
high
good.
ground, back to both of his supports.
Oh,
Yeah,
what's your
he
favorite
gets the
cheese?
play uncontested.
Smoked Gouda.
The issue that Brazil are happening is that
Really?
he's always getting pressured, and every time he's
Is
going
it
on his
because
spine,
Great
he's
Britain
like,
is
"Oh, Ludwig just can't
smoking
even walk in."
Brazil
Every
right
time he
now
shows his face,
in an
he's just getting
absolute
taken down.
domination?
Bad to worse for Brazil right now.
And again, this is for
Anyways,
a bit of the battle of Sojourn.
I like Parmigiano Reggiano.
Kai gets a headshot
A
indicator.
creamy blue cheese goes hard too.
If he has a
Blue
fire-
cheese.
Especially with, like, the lowest speed,
Nah,
the big
listen,
area, you
listen.
can
Parmigiano
really
Reggiano,
take
yes,
down
but
burst damage effects. There's
blue
nothing
cheese.
away
Listen.
from them.
Listen, dude,
Just
let
spotted
me
on the
tell
high
you.
ground. Yep.
Philip,
What-
come on, the
Shot from
blue
Kai,
cheese.
and
What the
Philip.
best-
followed up on
listen
by
to me, Mike.
Wyman, who's mighty on the
Let me
high
tell you
ground.
what the best
And something
Jesus.
that Kai does that is so smart if you
It's
just
a
watch him as we said with his
very
mob is he charges up his
strong
rail. Everything
cheese,
is
right?
cycled. He's
So
just trying to get
when
up the
you
rail,
bite
and then it
into
takes
it,
very slow. He's
not only
rushing
does
the
it
shot,
fill
he just
your
waits, puts out a
mouth
little bit
with
of
like
pressure, and then as
old
soon as they
salt
dive in full
smell,
with pressure, when you see this
but
Okay.
it
coming through by the
moves
Great Britain back
in
line,
the
he
into the
does
back
get
of your
one, but at
throat
the cost
and
of his own
up
life.
to your nose by itself, so you can start smelling it when you're eating it. That's a good cheese.
Like command a lot of threat, but live through it there.
That's a
We're
good
You can
already
cheese.
down
smell
to
it
2 minutes
before.
and 22 seconds left to
Oh yeah,
play.
no, but like now you have like some
Laborious
like
to
inner
manage to
smell,
develop some of these
Like an
ultimates
old
here.
sock.
Axel is pretty close to
like an old sock. Yeah.
Nano, but who gets it here? You're not gonna
Speaking of cheeses, do you think that Brazil should just cheese this and I'm gonna go Rissa, Bastion, Sim?
He's found some value a couple of times, but
They
usually
should
the fight's
cheese it.
already devolved.
They should.
Jikaru is playing Winston. Just go Bastion, make Jikaru swap. Nice balls there from Ludwig.
Ludwig.
So no tanks for either side.
Overclock available though for Kai. Backbone's hit with a bionic grenade, and Svenko wants to go upstairs. And there's
Okay,
nothing
not a
Great
win
Britain can do
going
about it.
in.
Great little play made there by Svenko.
Good
Seeing an
rotation from
opportunity
Great
to get
Britain.
one
Wait,
versus one.
Kai.
The support already
Oh, he's dead here though.
Oh yeah, Kronos would have got you a little bit too late there.
Ludwig is able to finish him off.
Hikaru's got ult though.
Yeah.
They might want to go for a recontest.
They will. Backbone swaps to Lucio too.
Stun up, I think, and now it's going to be Jikaru pushing out, forcing Svenko to that lie ground. Maimon maybe hoping to try and get the finishing blow on a Tracer, or maybe this Brig. Yeah, Primal Rage is going to do most of that work though.
Hey, you can stay there, I found out. Dude, Maimon, how many pulse bombs have you landed this game?
Damn, look at that 70 damage pulse bomb.
And Jikaru is utilizing his health pool so well. Goes aggressively. Pops
That was not the point, Kage. The point was him landing them, not about the damage. Every single second finding
Great Britain hold this one. And
a way to complain.
This man does not die.
Just
I
farm
never
another
complained.
pulse bomb to make him half HP, shaking my
I
head.
don't know if I'm taking credit for that one.
Ooh.
He's trying to keep you alive. Okay, so Lucio Brig here. Backbone maybe wanting to get back into the fight quickly.
Yeah, they have their AoE healing now, but they've lost that big direct healing from the Ana, so Jikaru is going to have to play slow. You
Great
can see
Britain will go
his health pool
really
just
fast
is not
probably
going
though
back
with
up.
this.
He goes in, pops the Meteor Strike, but he's so low. If he drops in the enemy
Oh.
team, he's just going to
Oh.
instantly fall. So an ultimate that goes by the wayside, and another pick by Great Britain.
Again,
This
the
time on
off
the
here.
Svenko.
Backbone might be in trouble here. Being chased by Ludwig as we speak. Cronus though to the rescue.
Damn.
And Kai
He can't even
comes
cap
to
first
Ludwig
point.
as he's looking for the Lucio. Somehow Backbone's still in it. Also getting closer to that sound barrier here. A pulse bomb by Wymo. Gonna catch him
Someone's
there.
going to touch.
Can they touch?
He's
Yeah,
trying to
Svenko can
just stay
touch,
alive.
but...
Svenko does make it on the Sombra. Very easy to get to the
Oh,
point.
is he gonna win?
Kai, oh.
Kai says no.
You're not getting away with that. No
Almost.
chance.
Ah, I
Maybe
can't quite
attempt to
touch.
But it's far too late for that. And there it is.
GG's.
Victory for Great Britain. The hold on
G.
point A of Blizzard World, and that's the last we'll be seeing of Brazil.
Hey, I'm Olaf. If you enjoyed the content, make sure to subscribe. Meow.